Breaking news, Florida facing a double threat right now, right in the middle of this deadly pandemic. A hurricane is moving in. As we come on the air, Hurricane Isaias is edging toward the coast, strengthening overnight, in fact, packing winds of 85 miles an hour.
The Category 1 storm battering the Bahamas all through the night, lashing the islands with powerful winds that toppled trees and ripped apart roofs, as well as pounding rain that flooded roads.
Isaias has already caused widespread flooding and small landslides in Puerto Rico and the Dominican Republic, where at least 2 people were killed. Our Rob Marciano is in Miami with the very latest on the storm track. Rob, good morning to you.
Good morning. Hard to believe just 1 week ago today, last Saturday, we were bracing for Hurricane Hannah on another red zone coronavirus hotspot on the coast of Texas. And now we've got a storm that has strength nearly the size and strength of Hannah, which has already ripped through Puerto Rico and other islands that are still recovering from recent hurricanes.
Overnight, Hurricane Isaias slamming the Caribbean and moving toward the east coast of the U.S. The hurricane battering the Bahamas, packing powerful winds over 80 miles per hour, heavy rain, and dangerous storm surge. The storm also hitting the Turks and CAICOS. And in Puerto Rico, Isaias damaging homes and knocking out power for thousands, leaving neighborhoods across the island underwater, flash floods and mudslides through the streets. The National Guard saving children, including this newborn caught in the floodwaters in Mayaguez. In the Dominican Republic, the storm turning deadly, killing 2, including a 5-year-old boy. The hurricane gaining strength, now taking aim at the epicenter for coronavirus cases, Florida.
They just signed an executive order to declare a state of emergency in every coastal county up Florida's east coast.
Florida residents racing to prepare by stocking up and boarding up. Americans up and down the East Coast preparing for Isaias in the midst of a global pandemic. North Carolina declaring a state of emergency, prompting evacuations. But most shelters remaining closed due to the virus. The coming storm also forcing coronavirus testing sites in the storm's path to close down.
Our sites, because they're outdoors with tents, if it were to get 40, 50 mile an hour winds, it would just collapse.
I suppose if there's any sort of good news is that because of the pandemic, there are a lot fewer people that would normally be here. Not many tourists on South Beach the last few days, last few months, as a matter of fact. All right, let's talk about where the center of this thing is, about 200 miles to our south and east and heading in this direction. So we're starting to feel the effects of it later on this afternoon. It's south of Nassau in the Bahamas by about 80 miles. A Category 1 storm forecast to stay that way as it approaches the south coast of Florida, abreast of Miami later on today and tonight, then getting up towards West Palm Beach and then eventually through the Space Coast, maybe making landfall, maybe staying offshore. It's going to be dangerously close. We will feel the impacts. And then into the Carolinas, looks like Monday, Tuesday, potentially even clipping parts of New England Tuesday night into Wednesday. So everybody going to get a piece of this, but Florida will feel the brunt of it. Here's what one of our computer models shows as far as the impacts go. 2 to 4 inches of rain down here. Winds 50 to 80 miles per hour. We'll see some storm surge also, but rainfall and wind up and down the east coast of Florida. It's going to be a long couple of days.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.